What did you do?
What a unit.
Think you're gonna go 45 with this thing? I'm gonna try.
Today's video is sponsored by EveryPlate.
We built a 5-speed Corvette go-kart. And today we're at boost. So we bought the cheapest Peerless 700 knockoff transmission on Amazon and we put it on that go-kart, and we were shocked when we didn't just completely bust it in our initial testing. But now we're gonna find the limits with some boost and some performance mods to that engine. Ike's out there running a top speed test to see what it does stock so we can compare it when we add boost. So your top speed? 32.8 miles an hour.
Not bad.
It's only up from here, boys. So this turbocharger is either gonna provide a healthy shove of torque right in the middle of the power band, making this thing go way faster, or it's gonna turn this Amazon 5-speed transmission into a milkshake. So let's get the engine out and get to work. Where's the engine, Luke? Someone stole our engine. So we've installed this exact same turbo on a lot of projects over the years, like our twin-cylinder military mini bike. Even our 670 dragster had this turbo for a period of time, and it really transformed performance. And we're gonna be installing it on that rickety little parade go-kart. So in terms of mock-up, here is roughly what we're gonna have. We're gonna have it hanging out of the side of the go-kart like so. Now I'm gonna turn this over to Luke. He's gonna make the hot side, the cold side, and then we have the challenge of oiling this thing with an engine that does not have an oil pump. So when this turbine in here spins, it generates a lot of heat, which can generate friction. So you need oil to keep it cool and lubricated. We have 2 oil cooler options, so we need to figure out where we need to mount one of these. We need to plumb our oil lines, and then we need to pump the oil. We could potentially set up a pulse pump, which uses pulses from the engine, but we're more likely going to use a battery-powered pump there. But we're gonna worry about that later after we get this thing mounted.
And you burn a hole in it. And fill it back in. Got it too cold. Looks like a slug. Just laying on there.
Does it look like
Got
a slug?
Got it too hot. Looks like your rod's about to fall straight through. Putting it in. Stainless steel is difficult. This thin, I need some more practice.
Dude, yeah, it's gnarly.
Anyway,
cold side's done.
Jeez, this is what we got. And yeah, cold side is done.
Let's see how it fits. The clearance is very tight with the body. It has to snake over and around.
Yep.
And hangs right outside there. But it looks like it fits, buddy. Half the battle of these turbos is just getting the turbo to sit still as you're setting the whole thing up. So, but what you have so far, it looks great, man.
We also need to clock the turbo so that the oil feed is up and the oil drain is down. Other than that, we're looking good.
So now that we've about figured out exactly where we want the turbo on this, Luke is going to work on the really hot side of that turbo. So we're going to be running the exhaust from the engine to the turbo, and this one's going to be hard lined.
Yeah. So
it's going to be the one that holds that turbo in place. So this is the vital one.
You know, it turned out pretty good. We didn't exactly get the straight shot we wanted, but we made it work to fit. So
I don't think compressed air is going to care if it's straight or not. It just needs to be smooth.
yeah.
That looks good. Man, for your first ever turbo manifold, I think you've done a good job. But we have to do the final test. Pressure test, see if it has any leaks.
We got the exhaust manifold looking good. let's see how it fits.
Man, I can't help but think of that. Is it Sir Mix-a-Lot?
I like big butts.
Well, there's a line about turbo vets.
Got it going like a turbo vet.
Yeah, that keeps going through
Sir
my head with
Mix-a-Lot.
this build. Yeah.
Yeah, man, that's back in my day.
It's pretty awesome, man.
Yeah, looks good.
Looks good, man. And, you know, our plenum is longer than our hot side, and, well, that's what you want. Maybe not big enough to be ideal, but I guarantee we're gonna get a boost with this. Something. Very cool. All right. Got the carburetor installed with a flange to the turbo. Got the charge pipe in and the down pipe installed. We got an exhaust that's about done, and now we're running our oil feed. Oh, thank you, sir. We're going just
Straight pipe.
Simple, straight pipe. The turbo is a muffler. Going simple with the exhaust here. But man, this is like gotta be one of the most complicated 212 setups out there, because not only do you need the turbo, you need all the piping associated with it, but then you need oil fill and drain. Well, like we mentioned, this thing doesn't have a built-in oil pump, so we need to rig up. Who put ATF in this thing, dude?
Me.
An oil pump.
It's everywhere.
I told you it had oil in it.
I know. So, we are going to use the engine oil. So we're gonna pop the oil drain plug out, which is totally buried down there. You couldn't see it if you wanted to, and install a brass barb to go to the pump. That's gonna pump it to the top of the turbo, and it's gonna drain down here back into the valve cover.
Close to
Yeah, it's not
Test
far at
drive.
all. Yeah, and we got a fuel pump installed. Not sure if it's actually gonna pump under boost.
I mean, how long are you gonna be putting her to the floor?
It depends.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, but check it out, man. It actually pumps fuel, so that's good to go. So we have fuel going to the carb. It's literally just the turbo that needs lubrication, and we're gonna be ready for an initial test. Pulling the drain plug out to drain the oil so we can install our new oil feed. Ooh, boy. All right, that is just going everywhere. So, yep, here's the original plug. Here's what we are replacing it with. That's a barb that's gonna take oil into the pump, into the top of the turbo for lubrication purposes. So I'm gonna take this washer off and also throw some thread sealant on this thing, get it installed.
Dude, the clearance on this thing is not great. This is gonna be a job.
Howdy, boys.
Hi, Uncle Ernie.
Oh, I came in here because I heard your stomach growling, and I know you boys are under a lot of stress, so come on, what do you say we go cook up a hot meal?
I don't feel like hot dogs today, Uncle Ernie.
No, man, I ain't talking about hot dogs. I got something secret up my sleeve. All right, well, that is a hot dog, I will admit, but no, I'm talking about something way better that we can cook up in 30 minutes or less. Come on, let's go.
That
Come
sounds
on.
great.
Making dinner every night can be challenging, so you end up making gourmet hot dogs every night. Well, I found out that you can have much more wholesome and better meals for similar time and money with Every Plate, who's sponsoring today's program. What are we making for these hungry boys? We got herby pork chops and tomato cream sauce, cheeseburger crunchy wraps, a cream of tomato chicken sausage cavatappi. That sounds good. Come on, let's go wash our hands. Every Plate plans, shops for, and delivers all the ingredients you need to cook delicious meals at an affordable price. No more long trips and high prices at the grocery store. Ingredients are carefully packaged and pre-measured to save you time and reduce waste. Grandmama always said, waste not, want not. Every Plate's simple yet scrumptious recipes are inspired by restaurant favorites and are sure to be crowd pleasers even for picky eaters like that Isaac.
What? I'm not that picky.
Hey, don't fool yourself, son. You know where you got that beanie weenie recipe from.
Fair enough. When are we gonna eat?
Right now. Thanksgiving's come early, boys. Eat up now.
This looks great. You know, Uncle Ernie, sometimes in the past those hot dogs were dicey, but this is exceptional.
I've changed my ways. Yeah, this meal is so satisfying for such a little amount per meal. We love how much time we're saving with our Every Plate meals. It means more time for us and the projects. And right now, Every Plate has an offer for you guys from us. For $1.99 per meal on your first box, plus free heat and eat meals for a month, use code CarsandCameras199 at everyplate.com or by using the link in our description. One free item per box for 4 weeks with active subscription. I use this, and you should too. Now run along, boys. Y'all gotta get my buddy's Corvette back up and running. Now seems like a good time to review just how a turbo setup works, because it really doesn't get any simpler than this.
This is probably the most simple setup you could ever do.
Is that surprising to you? Yeah.
Whoa! That's pretty good.
That's why everyone talks about turboing their stuff, but a lot of times they don't, because it can be inconvenient. So you got exhaust from your engine, comes in here. This is called the down pipe. It gets really, really hot. Spins up the turbine in here. It takes fresh air that comes in through the carburetor, and this is a draw-through setup, right? Because it's drawing through the carburetor. So fuel and air get pressurized down into what's called the charge pipe here into the intake of the engine.
Dude.
Yeah.
Nice.
So, and then, of course, we just went over the oiling. You got to keep this thing cool and lubricated. Shouldn't have any problem there. And we have all kinds of internal bits to do to the engine, but for now I just want to test it and see if it's going to run right.
Sure hope it does.
Because with a turbo, your engine's going to make more power at the same displacement, so it's just a lot more stress on the internals of your engine. And this thing is totally stock right now. But it won't be by the end of the video.
Watch it run better stock.
Yeah, right. You never know. I mean, there's a lot of uncharted territory here. There's our oil pump down there, and our battery is in the rider's lap.
That's right.
Can't wait to test this thing, man.
Oh, it's gonna go.
Oh, it's quiet. It's definitely doing something.
You can hear it change tone as it's pumping.
So we should be good to go?
Yeah, we should be good to go.
We don't have any clear lines.
No, I thought about putting a clear line on the return. That would have been really cool, but the heat, the last clear line we had, it
melted. Yeah. Well, dude, let's fire this thing up.
All right. Whether it runs right or not, it doesn't matter, because this thing is cool. Let's see if it'll fire up and run right.
Let's do it.
Looks so good.
Yeah, it does, man. Nice job on the welding, brother. Fuel in the carburetor. Let's go!
Because it was a new carburetor, idles down. Right?
Something. I don't know.
Oh! I mean, surprise, surprise.
Right.
Let's give it a shot.
Like, drive it?
Yeah.
Oh. But it doesn't run right.
It'll be alright.
Okay. Well, here we go.
Alright. little hard to judge, getting that it's so bumpy over here.
I mean, it's cool, dude. It runs. Oh, okay.
like no brake.
Wow.
Okay, it didn't do that before, so that is an improvement, whether it idles or not.
Oh!
Woo! Corvette, baby.
No brakes at all. Alright, let's just open it up, see what happens. I mean, you know.
And you can hear him shifting gears in that thing, and it's awesome.
Here we go, top speed run.
It hasn't died yet out there. I guess that's a win.
Yeah, it does have a very unique smell. Yeah.
Harley. Not bad, not bad. Oh, now I got brakes.
What did you do? Look at his face. He's proud of himself.
I mean, that's a lot of fun.
How was that?
I mean, it did okay.
It did okay.
It did okay.
There's oil everywhere.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Coming out of the exhaust on top of the pulse pump and a fuel tank. Gotta figure out where it's coming from.
Okay.
That was a mixed bag, wasn't it? It's a lot more of a mixed bag than I was expecting.
It was, interesting.
But it was cool.
Yeah.
I gotta get the WD-40.
All right.
I love gold. So satisfying every time. So before the test drive, we said whether it runs or not, it was awesome.
Yes.
It was definitely awesome.
I thought it was awesome.
We had some good, we had some bad. The good is that it cranked up, it ran, it went just as fast as it did before.
But it wouldn't idle. Most likely we have a vacuum leak. So we'll be looking into that.
Got some vacuum leaks, and the other bad is that, well, it was just as fast as it was before.
But it wasn't slower.
You're right.
That's good.
So, and we had a ton of smoke coming out of the tailpipe, so we could have smoked the carbon seals in this thing already.
Could have. I did overfill the crankcase, so maybe something with the crankcase is, well, too much oil in it.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know.
So we're going to pull this whole assembly apart, fix our downpipe, charge pipe, and do some other performance goodies to the engine to get it set up ready, better for boost. Before we take this thing apart, we're going to check for vacuum leaks. Our buddy Greg at Redbeard's Garage has been playing with turbo 225s as well, doing really cool work to them. And he said, well, we should check for a vacuum leak using a little bit of brake clean. Basically, we fire this thing up and we spray a fuel or something flammable, and we have a leak. We're going to hear the engine RPM increase because it's going to be like the engine getting more fuel. Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Cranking.
Yep. there was one there too.
Yeah, kind of looks like it. I think we blew the seal.
That took like 5 minutes.
I know. Let's give it a shot.
All right. Oh.
We got some major vacuum leaks.
I think every place we got a seam, we got a vacuum leak.
Yeah. Did anyone put any gaskets in there?
Of course we put gaskets in it.
Okay. All right.
You had to leave early today, right?
Yeah, I gotta leave early today.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we learned we got some vacuum leaks.
And some oil leaks.
We should have called our buddies at the G-Pop shop. They could put a carbon seal in these turbos to prevent that kind of problem when you have a draw-through carburetor setup. They hooked us up on the rail already.
I don't think I
didn't even think about it.
I don't think we've ever blown a seal that fast.
No.
Like, it was only like 2 laps.
Yeah.
And it was done.
Yeah. Well, let's get this thing apart, fix all our problems, install our performance parts, and we're going to have a smoky turbo, but going to have a good time. We forgot to put gaskets in it, didn't we? You did put gaskets, or you forgot? He doesn't have to know.
I made the turbo.
Yeah. We mocked it up to tack, and it just stayed there.
Yeah.
Nothing. And it reminds me of like the Kraken, or an octopus. Well, he's got the tentacles coming off him.
That is a cool looking turbo kit. Looks even cooler with it out. I mean, it's cool, dude.
So Luke is removing the charge pipe and the down pipe to check for boost leaks, and we're gonna be installing a billet flywheel, a connecting rod, some valve springs, and doing some head work on this engine to help it make more power with this.
Hold on, guys.
What's up?
We need to talk about something even more serious than that.
What's that?
We need to talk about this shifter on this thing.
Yeah?
Yes, sir. This thing is like, you're going from like first gear to fourth and fifth and just overshooting gears. You know, in fact, I think I might even hit reverse going forward once, trying to downshift. Yes, sir. So we got to do something here because this shifter that we've got, it's too short. It's a short shifter. We need to have something with a little bit more mechanical advantage with the transmission. So we need to change the either the length of the shifter and go like rat fink style, or we need to change the mechanical advantage of this thing for more control.
This just came out of the charge pipe.
Oh boy.
Just dripping.
Well, that's not good. Oh.
Well,
Boys, don't let that scare you.
there's your problem.
Don't let that scare you. We got more important things to worry about.
Like a shifter?
This shifter.
Man, our 4-stroke is 2-stroking, and you're worried about a shifter?
Dude, let her roll them clouds, man. It'll be fine.
All right.
You know, it's well lubricated. We got to get this shifter figured out.
Okay. We think that when we're running our oil pump and the engine isn't running, it's just basically dumping oil and overpressuring something, right?
Yeah, so what we're doing is we're checking for oil dumping out of the turbo. So right now it is not leaking any oil out of the turbo. So we're adding a little pressure and some fresh oil in it. And we're gonna check for dripping out of the charge pipe side of the turbo.
The cold side.
Yeah, now it should only be like not even 2 PSI.
Feels like more than that. So are we intentionally blowing oil by the seals right now, or what? Like what?
Yeah, that's the idea.
Oh.
Because then, well,
Wasn't that bad?
it shouldn't be blowing by. So we're checking to see if we got a blown seal. I'm gonna take this loose and I'm gonna play with the, was it the vane? Called the vane?
The spinny bit?
Yeah.
Turbine?
Play with the turbine part and see if it, oh, that's a carburetor.
Yeah, that is a carburetor.
I was thinking of fuel injection.
Oh.
All right, dude, so we do have some oil puddling up right in this intake side of the turbo. So I think we have a blown seal on it.
Yep.
So we need to either like send this off to get the
Carbon seals.
carbon seal put in it, or we put another one on it, but I still think we need to send this one off for carbon seal.
Yeah, we'll get up with the guys and we'll replace that turbo and see if it lasts any longer for now.
Yep, yep.
So, dang, that was quick.
That was the quickest I've ever seen us go through a turbo. Usually it lasts for several hours
Right.
before it,
This was about 5 minutes, 10 minutes
if
before you
even.
started smoking. Yeah.
Even, yeah.
All right, well, let's pull this thing apart.
Yep.
Weren't you working on a shifter? What's going on over here, man?
Hey, dude, just working on the shifter.
That
over
was
here.
fast.
Hey, man, you know, I couldn't help it, man. I got in the zone. I was ready to get this shifter done, and
So it makes a big U?
yeah,
Oh, nice.
that's Luke's idea.
Okay.
Yeah. So, first gear, second, third, fourth, fifth. Reverse.
Yeah. So the idea is
Neutral.
more length on your shifter makes for easier shifting.
Yep. And the little U thing just seemed kind of ridiculous, so it's perfect.
Yeah, a little bulky, but that's why we didn't do it in the first place.
Only
but-
thing we need is something on the very end, and then it'll be complete. So let's get to our engine mods. I am going to be working on port matching the cylinder head. I'm also going to be smoothing out the intake and exhaust plenum. Just kind of smooth things out and just look it over and make sure, see if there's anything else I can do to it. Because we're just going to try to make this thing as smooth as possible with the air in and out. Then I guess we're going to be working on a rod, flywheel, and that's about it. Yeah. Very light on the mods on this thing because we have boost.
So Ike was talking about how he wasn't feeling much of the brakes, like it was going straight to the floor. We could have been just getting oil on the brakes, but you know, we took the body off, and well, that's not helping anything.
Right. Here, go ahead.
It's just kind of flexing up. Maybe we replace that, make it a little bit more rigid, at least put a track on it to keep it down. But we'll get it figured out and have some safe brakes.
Yeah. Just a little too springy right now. So we're going to place this with angle iron, larger pivot bolt there, new piece of angle iron there.
It's got oil right on top of the piston.
Holy moly.
Yeah. She's ingested a lot of oil, guys.
Poor thing.
Yeah, poor thing. Alright, so I've got this thing mocked up. I've got this nice little stand here with some rubber hoses to hold it in place. I'm going to show you the best way you can get performance out of your engine without doing a whole lot to it.
Basically for the cost of a gasket.
Basically, yes. Port matching is like the most important thing. And we got a perfect example right in here. You have the intake right here, and then you have it bolted to the head, and you see that lip in there on the bottom. It's not focused very well, but you could see the flashlight shining on that lip. That is a wall that your air and fuel is going to hit, and it's going to interrupt it, and it's not going to have the best flow. So we're going to be taking that lip out as well as just kind of smoothing out the turns in the port. We want that air to flow as freely and as smoothly as possible, because the easier it goes in and out, the more horsepower you get.
And my hunch is that it's going to help our turbo engine perform better and just run better in general.
It's going to help a little bit, yeah.
Because not only do we have air going in here, but we also have fuel.
Yeah.
So that means that we also have fuel that's hitting a wall.
Right.
Which is going to affect just everything.
It's going to affect everything, performance-wise. The thing will run perfectly fine the way it is, obviously, because we've been running it.
Well,
but
perfectly fine.
N8, not with the turbo on it.
Oh, okay.
Not with the turbo on it, but we already know what happened with that. We had a vacuum leak.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. So we're gonna port match by using a aluminum burr.
I was busy editing a behind-the-scenes episode where we did a side-to-side comparison of a hemispherical and a non-hemispherical Tillotson cylinder head. The results were pretty shocking. So if you want to get access to some of our behind-the-scenes content, go ahead and join the Cars and Cameras membership under a crew chief level. That gets you all of our behind-the-scenes videos. We've been doing once a week for quite a while now, and we're building quite a cool community.
So we're using this nice tool here. We have our burr here, and we are gonna check. Yeah, I got good depth. We're good to go. All right, hold on. We're gonna take this lip out real quick. Run your finger in there, sir. Tell me what you think.
That is huge improvement.
It's a huge improvement. Make sure when you get the burrs, make sure you get an aluminum burr. Here's the difference between the aluminum and the steel. You can use a steel burr, but the aluminum gets caught up
You gotta clear it out.
in the burrs. You got to clear it out. Not good for the burr. Get you an aluminum one.
Cool.
All right, so now that we got the clearance done, I'm gonna just kind of work on the rest of it and try to get as smooth of a transition as I can in and out, because that's where the performance is at.
So the cylinder head's all finished up. It's been port matched and ported, and it looks great. And just in the nick of time, we had a new shipment of parts come in from Go Power Sports. They hooked us up with their Stage 2 Cruiser kit for the Tillotson 212. Comes with a billet connecting rod, racing spark plug, performance valve springs, a camshaft, and the ARC billet flywheel.
Pretty.
So we're going to be installing all of this except for the performance camshaft that we'll talk about once we're in the engine. All right. Brakes are all finished up.
So brakes are reinforced, and we got a stop.
Looking good.
Yeah.
So, yep, not going past there. That's plenty of braking power too.
Oh, for sure. So the factory cast iron flywheel is coming off, and the new lightweight ARC flywheel is going on. We just need the starter cup and the nut, and we can torque it to 65 foot-pounds, and then reset our coil gap. Here on the other side of the engine, we're pulling off the side cover. Pulled the camshaft with it. Interesting.
Sometimes that happens.
And lifters are about to fall out.
Fine.
We will remove them and put them in a safe place.
I was counting down. I have 4, because remember the times we pulled them out and all of a sudden, ka-clunk, ka-clunk?
Right. Wow. We really don't have much time on this oil, do we? Look, it still looks brand new other than the chunks.
And it's green.
Yeah. Tillotson racing oil, buddy. All right, so we need a 10 millimeter, and we'll pull this connecting rod out.
Yep. I don't consider an oily engine a dirty engine.
I mean, that's a dirty engine.
Well, just don't touch it. it'll still be there when you put it together.
See, it bugs me because you know, like, one wrong move and it's gonna fall into a crevice in there somewhere. Got our assembly lube on the top of the rod there. On the top of the beam, right?
Sure.
I'm gonna pull out the old connecting rod. Really should have cleaned up a little better, dude. Boy.
Putting the wrist pin in.
That's right. Slide the wrist pin back in.
And you are well lubricated.
Oh yeah, well lubricated. It was lubricated when I pulled it apart.
Yeah.
But I put some more on there. It is a very satisfying type of fit,
Oh yeah.
you know.
A nice
Zero
silky,
tolerance. Yeah.
silky slide.
Just gotta reinstall the clip. Can't forget the clip.
All right, we're gonna put this piston back in the hole. We're gonna add some assembly lube. And we're gonna carefully stick it in the hole. Get on in there. It's a tight fit. So it's always good to have the spring compressor tool, or the ring compressor tool to squeeze the rings. And of course the top ring just didn't want to go, so I'm gonna finish it off with my fingernails. There we go.
Well, we've done clean, precise engine builds. This ain't one of them.
No, no, it's not. So after a lot of fighting, I finally got the governor out. Only problem is, John, the clip went flying and I don't know where it went. It could still be inside the engine. It could be out across the room.
Well, at least you're wearing your safety glasses, right?
Yeah. Sure. Alright, so it's out. I do need to get that one last washer that's always left behind. This one right here. There's a little magnet. And why don't you spin this over and see if that clip falls out anywhere. Going in with the camshaft.
What cam we're putting in this thing, man?
Oh, this is the stock cam, dude.
Wait, we're doing all this work to put a stock camshaft in it?
Absolutely. See, the research that I've done is telling me that the stock cam has very little valve overlap. If you have a lot of valve overlap with a performance cam, you're losing a lot of your boost through the exhaust valve as your valves are opening and closing. So you're losing a lot of the boost. Factory cam, you hold more of that boost in that cylinder, you get more power.
Yep, and this is research done by like engine masters, and our buddy Greg Redbeard has said that recently.
And I've heard about it for
it's on forums,
a lot
Facebook.
For a long time. I've known about it. Yeah. So we're going in with the stock cam. Then I'm going to put a billet side cover in there, on there, and our short block is going to be done. Put the head on. We'll be getting close to being done.
I'm very curious, man, because we have some performance goodies, but a stock camshaft. And a camshaft is like the heart, it gives the engine its personality. So,
absolutely
curious to see what happens.
Yeah, well, we are going to be turning it harder than what we've done before. I don't think we've ever turned a stock cam as hard as we're going to turn this one. So, I'm interested to see what happens.
Side cover's going on. Turns out we're just doing a cast side cover, keeping it low budget friendly, baby. And we were talking, so like, you know, every time we build an engine on the channel, Ike has done it, and you could practically do one of these in your sleep. And we've also been talking about like maybe doing an engine build out of parts and engines that are literally in our pile of parts that need to get hauled off to get recycled.
Uh-huh.
What if we give Luke like a $1,500 budget at Go Power Sports, all the tools he could want, all the resources he could want to put an engine together. He has never built an engine before. And then we give you a belt sander, a gasless welder, and the trash pile. Like, who could build a better engine?
Oh my god.
That would be awesome, dude.
Yeah.
It's true. I've seen these guys put together engines before. Tried to take in everything I could, but I've never done it.
No pressure.
Yeah.
I mean, like, you change oil on your car, but that's about it. It's like, you know. So I think that could be a lot of fun, but I think the idea needs some work. So let us know down in the comments kind of what our criteria should be and so on and so forth. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I just want to see what Ike comes up with and see him scratch his head trying to do all that.
Oh, there's gonna be a lot of scratching.
It's a nice looking port match, buddy.
Thank you. I didn't spend all the time on it because I didn't think it was necessary. It is forced induction. God, what did I do?
You did a dookie.
I put the carburetor on.
Yeah, wait.
Man, I don't know.
It's a turbo build, man.
It's a turbo build. I done forgot.
There
we go.
goes.
It's a little lip.
It's all right. What a unit.
It's cool.
You're about double the weight of a 212. But it looks cool. All right, boys. Feels like I'm in a real race car. I'm like slightly claustrophobic and medium uncomfortable. I think we did a good job. Fire me up, boys.
All right.
Let's see if we can beat that 32-mile-an-hour top speed.
Now just hold on backing out. I
Yep.
might have to adjust on that idle.
Yep.
She's in here. She's in reverse.
It's in reverse, so...
That's it.
Ooh, this shifts so much better. Dang.
Ignition's on.
All right, oil pump. Yep.
And it changed tone, so it's getting oil.
Picking it up.
Here we go.
Yep. The clutch to the handle here. Oh, that's nice.
It's a tall.
Ooh, that's nice. And the brakes work. And we're back to neutral, right? Yep. And let's go to first. Come on. Might be first. Oh, that is so cool, man. That is awesome. Dude, it's a shifter cart. Oh, this is so awesome. This is great. Oh,
Forgot the clutch.
I put my foot on the brake.
Did
thinking it was
you?
the clutch. Yeah.
Did you put your foot on the brake?
Yeah, I did.
I knew it. I knew it.
Man, this is so much better. This shifter is so much better. And dude, it didn't spin the wheels like that before.
Dude, the thing looks actually kind of fast.
I think we added horsepower, boys.
It looks pretty fast.
Woo!
And the shifter is pretty good. I should have used a little bit stronger metal. It's a little springy,
It's all right.
but as long as you don't cram it, it'll be fine.
Well, fire me up. Let's see how fast it goes.
Oh!
Oh, we broke it!
No!
Broke it. No!
It finally happened!
How
Dude,
bad is
that
it?
didn't take you long. Well, we'll pull it in the shop and we'll weld up the sprocket. But when you clutch dumped it,
And let go.
the shaft partially broke.
So we lost 28 miles an hour. Some here just sitting here thought we did 2.1 miles an hour. So, man, I can't wait to see this one.
Oh yeah.
Exactly where we thought.
It blew chunks, huh?
Well, no, it didn't actually break the shaft. It just broke
shaft.
the weld.
It broke the tip of the shaft.
Yeah, broke the weld off.
Yeah.
So still usable.
Yeah, we're gonna weld it up.
Man, this thing was rough around the edges before, and who'd have thought that like just a longer shifter and a turbo that's tuned up pretty good it would make all the difference in the world, but this is already way better than just NA 5-speed.
So it's all fixed up, we got it back together, got it welded. Hopefully it's gonna hold up on this one because I absolutely hogged the weld to that thing.
Sweet. I'm ready.
All right.
See you boys later. 40 mile an hour, here we go.
Let's see what you got.
Shifting. There we go. This steering is really twitchy. Oh, a deer. Hey, deer.
Whoa! Do you have to get out at all, buddy?
What's that?
Do you have to get out at all, buddy?
Yeah, a little bit. So we went 37 miles an hour.
That's a plus.
Dude,
That's
5
faster.
miles an hour.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. It didn't sound like it was turning the RPMs like I was expecting.
It wasn't.
Okay. What do you think it was?
It might just not have the power to carry it through.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's my guess. Would you like to give it a go?
I'll give it a go.
Sweet. At 30 miles an hour, this thing is easy to handle, but it's crazy that extra 7 miles an hour, like the twitchiness of the steering really comes into play and it gets dicey.
It does.
Have fun. Do you think you're gonna go 45 with this thing?
I'm gonna try.
To infinity and beyond. So, if I can be honest for a second, I was sure that like the turbo would be a net negative to this build. I thought it would be something cool, but it would kind of make it worse. It's better.
It's good.
This is cool. That's impressive.
Impressive.
Whether it was 45 or not, that looks solid. Come on, baby. Come on, go that way. Go that way. Dude is fearless. Heading towards the tree, grabs another gear, and keeps going.
Oh! Okay.
Let's cut him off.
That is rough, dude.
We're cutting you off, sir.
Why's that?
Dude, you getting really close to all those bushes and trees and stuff.
Yeah. I'm trying to get as much speed as I can.
Ooh, you have gone 38.1 miles an hour.
Hey!
That's what I'm talking about, man.
All right.
We added 6 miles an hour with the turbo. I mean, that's impressive.
I think 38 miles per hour is pretty impressive with this thing, especially with the off-road terrain we have, the uphills and stuff. I think if we put this on a nice flat surface with plenty of room in front of us, we will easily see 45 miles per hour.
You know, I was having that exact same thought watching you go by. I was like, man, wouldn't it be so cool to put like smoothie wheels on this thing, lower it down, and take it to the airport to make like a mini Bonneville car.
We just have to make a little windshield.
Yeah, I mean, but we could probably go 80, 85 miles an hour.
I mean, it's definitely, not with this engine.
No.
But
With another engine?
with a hot engine, yeah, we can totally see close to 100, I think.
Yeah, let us know in the comments if that's what you want to see. I am all about it. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, guys. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.